Oh, crap. I look the same. Oh, God. Wait, my nose... Wait, hold on here. Is my nose a little bit redder? I think my nose got a little bit redder from last year. Whatever. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. I like to do these reflective videos every year. It's been a tradition since 2014. I think I've done them every single year. Roughly every single year. You could hear me in the background on my speaker. Clearly a more unprofessional New Year's reflection video where I just get to talk to the viewers. Why am I being weird? Cut. Try again. Hello, everybody. No, that's too Markiplier-y. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. All right, I'm just jumping right into it. So I just got back from Canada. What I normally do most years, I didn't do it last year, but most years I go to Canada to spend time with my family. I spent about 10, 11, 12 days there, and I've just been doing a lot of reflecting on the new year. And I only just got back today, January 2nd. You're probably seeing this on the 3rd or the 4th, maybe, depending on when I want to post it. Water bottle is in the background. Unprofessional. Is that my phone? Get that out of the way. But anyways, 2019 was a year of tying up loose ends. That is coming straight from my stream of consciousness to make it sound poetic, but it was the year of ending college for me, and I posted an update video about that, talking about the finally graduating college and speculating on what exactly I want to do. And honestly, I can't even remember what I said in that video. I'm just going to say that 2019 was a solid okay in my books. It was a solid okay. It felt like a filler year. I saw someone make a comment about that. It felt like a filler year, like a filler episode in something. Obviously, I had the high of me graduating college, but I'm going to admit that I didn't really do anything too outlandish during the year. I think the ASMR video was probably the craziest video I had in the channel, and that came out in January. So it was really just kind of more of the same in my books, just being honest. Immediately after graduating college, I had this sense of freedom. Like I could finally just go out and do whatever I wanted, and that doing whatever I wanted thing that I did was really just going out and having a social life for once. And that's really what I spent the last 6 months doing, just kind of relaxing a bit. I'm getting my recording done, having fun doing that. We're playing Shell Shock, we're playing all our usual games, and I've just been enjoying my time with friends that I've made out in Austin. And every weekend they would message me, I would go see them, and then maybe we'll go on a road trip or something. And then I also just did so many trips. Like since I graduated, I think I've been on like 5 or 6 trips already. I went to the UK in September because my mom and my sister wanted to go, and we have family there, and we haven't been there in like 15 years. And so I spent 10 days doing that. I went to PAX Prime. There was RTX here. I went to Disney World in the summer, and then I went to Canada, and then also New York. Oh God, and back to California for. I went to New York for Smarty's wedding, and then I went to California immediately after that for Thanksgiving. And then 3 weeks later, I went to Canada to visit my family for another 10 days. It's been busy. It's really the last 6 months, 7 months since graduating. It's been a combination of a lot of trips, me just focusing a lot on my social life and being perpetually in a state of preparing for the next trip. And then when I'm preparing for the next trip, I'm not really thinking too much about, okay, what are some cool and new, amazing ideas that I can do for the channel? It's more, oh God, what can I record so I can get 10 days worth of videos to tide me over for when I get back. And then if I have a trip coming up in a month, I'm almost immediately back in that same cycle again. So really what I'm trying to say is I think in 2020, I need to take less trips. So that way we can actually do some more cool things on this channel, because I don't know, it's been 7 months. It's been 7 months since I graduated, and I haven't really done that much. And I think I need to hit the brakes. Hold on. No, it's not going there. Hit the brakes and think, okay, what do we want to do going forward? And while I was in Canada, just reflecting on how the year went, and I think really what I want to do right now is just inject a little bit more humanity into the channel. God, this is sounding way too poetic. I'm sorry. A bit more of me, and just create a much more healthy balance of single player content and multiplayer content. This was one thing that was really kind of pushing me to a breaking point on YouTube. Is multiplayer recordings are fun in their own way. I find it by far easier to record because you just have other people with you to riff off of. But it's the logistics of multiplayer recordings that really just it eats away at you, because it's just hard managing other people's schedules and then what other people want to do. And then also at the end of the day, the biggest flaw on YouTube that I really just ignore, and I think a lot of people just tend to ignore, is you're all competing with yourselves at the end of the day. It means that one recording is getting uploaded on 4 different channels, which in most cases ends up being the exact same video. Not every case, because you can have like very unique perspectives where everyone does truly get to have their own video. But that is something that does admittedly eat away at me a little bit, is when I do too much multiplayer stuff. It's like a little bit of a crutch. It's a little bit of a crutch where I'm relying on multiplayer stuff because I get to have other personalities there. You know, they can all be funny. I can kind of sit back a little bit and then I'll chime in and I'll try to be funny myself. I'm not just going to outright say I'm funny. That is your guys' opinion. I get into this perpetual rut of knowing I do too much multiplayer and I need to put a bit more of myself into the channel. And I'm not even sure if I want to just do purely gaming by injecting myself into the channel. Honestly, I think I just want to do more stuff like this, where I just turn on the camera and I just talk about anything, any topic. You guys can request certain topics, or maybe I'll just hit record one day and I'll just start talking about my thoughts on the latest Star Wars movie or something. I want to do more single player games. For example, Kerbal Space Program 2 is supposedly coming out in the spring of this year, and I am very excited for that game. Probably my most excited game for this year. Then there's Halo Infinite, but that's like later in the year. I'm really excited for that game for some reason, Halo Infinite. But Kerbal Space Program 2, I'm very excited for that. So that means I want to play a lot more Kerbal Space Program. And I'll probably end up streaming more of that, to be honest. So that's one thing I'm also going to do. I'm going to be streaming a lot more. I have that in my head. It's a 2020 goal. I'm going to stream more. So twitch.tv/ZeRoyalViking. You can go over there and then hopefully catch one of those streams. And I'll probably play Kerbal Space Program this week. How about that? Slight tangent. I want to better myself as a creator. And I feel like the only way I can do that is if I just throw myself into things. So that's really, I think what I want to do for now in 2020 is just injecting myself into my channel a lot more, which is weird to say, but yeah, that's basically it. Just trying new things and just throwing myself into stuff, and just seeing what sticks, because that's what a lot of YouTube is to me, is just throwing a bunch of bananas at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's a happy medium of what do I want to make, what do people want to watch. I'm not going to go fully in on either of those sides, because if I truly want to make something, if I love this thing over here and no one's going to watch it, then that would be the death of my channel, and I obviously can't do that. That's just reality. And then obviously if you guys want to watch something but I just can't stand that type of content, I'm not doing it. I could start beef with any YouTuber out there. I can dig up some old wounds and then it would start showing up on Reddit. But I'm not gonna do that. But that's something you can do to get them clicks. But I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna admit I went a little bit halvesies there. It's just an announcement that things are going to be weird for a while. I'm going to be trying a bunch of new things. So if you see something on my channel that looks kind of new and weird, or you're not sure about that, it looks different, give it a chance, right? Give it a chance. Please, I beg of you. That makes me so happy is when I find something that's single player, and then you guys enjoy it. A lot of people show up. That gives me such an ego boost, and it gives me motivation to do more. It's like, you guys love me. You guys really love me. So I think that's probably what the channel is going to be looking like for a little while. Is you're still going to see a lot of the same stuff. You know, you'll still see the guys, you'll still see the shell shock videos, but I'm going to try maybe spreading that out a little bit more, and just injecting myself into the channel. It doesn't help that I'm like scraggly right now. I'm like, here, let's just rough this thing up. I haven't shaved in like a few weeks because I went into rural Canada, and when I'm in rural Canada, I'm in a cottage. I'm nowhere near civilization. I'm going to have a scraggly beard. I'm gonna rough myself up a bit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at PAX South. If anyone's gonna be at PAX South in San Antonio, I think it's January 17th through the 19th, plus or minus a couple days. I don't know. The dates could be completely off. I'll put the correct dates down below, but I'm gonna be there. I'll also probably be at PAX East in February. There we go. We got 2 trips in the first 2 months of the year. That means I'm gonna be in a perpetual state of preparing for trips. Actually, those aren't bad. Those are only like a few days. I don't really have anything else to say. I hope you guys had a happy new year. It's been a great decade of making content, and maybe I'll also do another video of like best of the decade or something like that. I did a best of 2019 video, but maybe like a best of the decade thing. It's just, there's just so much to recap. So much to talk about. Like I could keep going on and on and on and on and on. And this video could be 30 minutes and I could talk about how the decade went. But we'll leave it at this for now. So that way I'm not taking too much of your guys' time. So yeah, that is it. Have a good day. Have a good 2020. I'll see you guys in the next video. That was a Markiplier ending. Let's not do a Markiplier ending. We'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys later.